Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back out messing with the old woman's Jeep, and what I want to do today is I showed this Jeep in a previous video. This is our latest find, and obviously one thing this vehicle was lacking is in the wheel and tire department. So I want to do something about that. So as you can see, the little 2012 Wrangler is a very nice little vehicle, very clean, but this setup is just pathetic. I mean, gosh, I've never seen a worse set of wheels and tires on a vehicle, so let's fix that. I was on my favorite store, Facebook Marketplace, and I scored these Jeep rims. So I got 4 rims, and I went with the 17. So these vehicles, I guess, would have came with 16, 17, or 18. I found the set of 17s. There's 4 of them with, and they also came with, I'm not sure if they're all going to work, but they came with the tire monitors. So if I can make that light go away, that's a bonus. If it doesn't, well, so be it, but it'd be nice if it did. And so 4 rims like this, and it also came with 1 with a tire mounted on it. So before I go and start spending money on tires, I want to make sure that these actually fit on this vehicle. So I'm going to jack the vehicle up right now, pop these old 16s off, and see if my new 17-inch rims are going to fit. Okay, they definitely fit, which is a bonus. All right, let's see what it looks like with the rubber on. So I also tried the spare on, and it's not bad. This is a 255/75 17. It may work, but I want to go a little bit bigger. What I want to go with is a tire like this. Now, these 2 tires are for my Tacoma. They are 285/70 17. And that translates basically to a 33-inch tire. This is the size I want to put on the Jeep. Let me just roll this out and give myself an idea. Hopefully I'm not overdoing it, but I think that would be the right size. Let's give this a try. So here's the 285. Look at the height difference. It's huge. It's huge. And I think, a little bit hard to see, I'm too close here. I think that would fill that wheel well. I think that would fill that wheel well up perfectly. Let me roll it to the other side, see if it makes any sense. Here it is on the front, from a little bit further back. I think that's going to fill that wheel arch out just perfectly. So 285/70 17 versus yeah, that's what I want to go with. Now these 2 tires are for my Tacoma, so now I need to be on the hunt for some tires, and we'll get those mounted on those rims, and we'll get everything onto the Jeep and see what it looks like. Alrighty, it's a few days later, a beautiful day today, and I've been on Facebook Marketplace, and I found these. I found a set of 285/70 17, like I was talking about. They're monsters, and they're used, but they got a lot of tread, and pretty happy about that. Got these for $200, and last night I was on Marketplace again, and I got these ones. Now these ones were cheap, and they come with rims that I'm not going to need, but and same size. They're a little bit more, I can't see, my shadow's in the way. They're quite a bit more worn. Yeah, these, like I said, they were practically free, but I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit dark when I picked these up, but for the price I took them anyway. So I think I'm gonna try these. They're a little bit more worn than what I wanted, but Now I got 4 tires. Gotta get these over to my tire guy. I'm gonna get these mounted on the Jeep rims. And we'll put them on this little vehicle, see what they look like. All right, stand by. So I got my tires mounted on these rims. I've got everything cleaned up here, so let's throw them on the Jeep and see what kind of a difference it makes. Okay, I'm not even done. I'm halfway done. And I already like it way better. What a difference. Yep, I approve. Here's the final results. The after with the 285 7017s. I think it looks fabulous. Again, here's the before. Pretty pathetic. Yeah, some Facebook Marketplace finds. I have about $500 into this. I think it's worth every penny. All right, let's take it for a spin. All right, gonna take the Jeep for a quick spin. So what are the odds that the pressure monitors are working in those old rims I bought? If they do, then my my tire light should go off. Kind of wishful thinking, but well, let's see. You just never know. All right, there's that dreaded tire light. Let's drive around the block. If the monitors or sensors work, that light will go out. If not, well, it's not the end of the world. I wanted the rims and tires. It would just be a bonus, so here goes. Well, guys, I'm out on my test drive, and the Jeep is driving very nice. I'm loving these new wheels. Unfortunately, my tire warning light is still on. So either we have there was a bad sensor or several bad sensors, or different make, year, model, and not compatible with the ECU in this vehicle. Anyway, it was a bit of wishful thinking, like I said, but I'm still happy with my rims and tires. All right, let's get back home.